Hook, story, offer. I learned this by the master himself, the master of marketing, Russell Brunson, ages ago. And the principle never seems to go anywhere. Because when you think about newspapers, when you think about ads, when you think about social media and anywhere, everything that drives your attention, because in today's age, it's just basically a marketplace of attention. And every time someone wants to get your attention, they throw in a hook. And what's a hook? A hook is something that you grab your attention in the first 5 seconds. And a lot of the times, and especially in the double glazing ads that I see, I feel like they miss it completely. It's like you need to grab someone's attention, and you think you're going to grab someone's attention by using boring ads. And when I say boring ads, I mean the colors of that ad. I mean the first few seconds, the first few lines that you say on that ad. Usually the ads that I see across all of the double glazing ads that I see, they are quite literally crap. Yes, they're crap because they don't really grab your attention. They talk about things that they think are interesting, but the homeowner that is sitting on their couch, they don't find it interesting at all. And think about the competition that you have right now. You have people that are way better in marketing than you competing for the same eyeballs as you. And if you're talking about, oh, look, your windows, they're not energy efficient, no one cares. Literally, no one cares. So when you think about what drives attention, think about this. Someone on their couch, they're scrolling on their phone. They're endlessly scrolling. And if you don't say like a good hook, a good first line, something, it can be something really shocking. It can be something that they've never heard before, an interesting fact, or something that is like bright colors. You don't have that person's attention, right? And in today's age, you have to be bold. You know, I've seen some unbelievable hooks, right? That, for example, someone just throwing a thing at the wall, like something that a pattern interrupt, something that the person is not really expecting. And I was actually today filming a couple of ads for me and myself, right? And I was just thinking about like different hooks that I could do. And one of the hooks that I was like thinking, okay, what if there's someone just playing football? That's a pattern interrupt because you're not expecting your marketing agency to be playing football, right? Or another hook that we did is, for example, on the barbecue. That's a pattern interrupt because people are not expecting to see that. So these are the different things that you need to think about. Like, be different, be bold. Everyone is just looking the same. Every double glazing company is looking the same right now. Just try to be creative. Try to think outside the box. Like, you don't have nothing to lose with it. Like, a lot of companies that I see, they just try to fit in this box where they want to be very professional. They want to be very clean and everything. But all you end up being is just like everyone else, and you end up being boring. Do you want to be boring or do you want to make more money? Right? So think about this. Hook, story, offer. Once you got that hook, right? Then you think about the story. Like, what story do you want to use? Like, a story that actually drives people to think about you, to remember you, because we as human beings, we remember things with stories. Think about like a story that you've heard like ages ago. You always remember that story because it stayed with you. People don't remember, like, if you talk about how good your windows are, they don't care about that. But if you have a good story, like how you started the business, how you got to this place, they're going to remember you because it's a story that it talks about you personally. And so when you think about this, like hook, story, then offer, and then at the end, you have an irresistible offer. And what is an irresistible offer? It's an offer that they can't refuse, that they need to take action right now. And so these are the 3 principles that you can apply to every single ad, whether that is content, ads, emails. When you see every email that you actually got your attention, you got a good hook. Then you saw the message and the story was quite captivating and you felt touched with it. Then they had a good offer. And that's probably the reason why you clicked on it and you probably bought in the first place. So think about the things that you bought in the past, ads that got your attention, even on the TV. They probably got one of these 3 things. So the next time that you think about an ad, try to include these 3 things and think outside the box, or try to find someone that does know what they're doing and actually help you create that process for you. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a game changer, and it's going to alter the results that you get on your ads, emails, content, everything across the platform, because today's age, advertising, direct response, that's what actually drives results. And you need to think about, how can I get attention in a crowd that is all saying and doing the same thing. You don't want to be like the next double glazing company, right? You want to stand out, and you need to find a way to stand out in this market of attention. I hope that was helpful.